I'm here this morning in Great Basin National Park at the Bristlecone Alpine Lakes Trailhead. So we're going to see supposedly the oldest living thing on earth, the bristlecone pine tree. We're also going to see the only glacier in Nevada, and we're going to see some alpine lakes. So should be a good hike. According to the interpretive sign here, this bristlecone pine is 3,000 years old and has been dead for 250 years, while some of these other pines are still living, and they say they can be anywhere from 3,000 to 5,000 years old. The sign says they can take a small core sample from the tree and determine its age. This particular tree is about 3,000 years old. It first sprouted sometime around 900 to 1100 years before Christ. That's pretty amazing. This big bristlecone is 3,200 years old. And they say even with just one branch with a few leaves growing on it, it can still live that way for another 1,000 years. I'm continuing on the trail now, past the bristlecone pines. I'm on my way now to the only glacier in Nevada. It is back up here in a cirque right at the base of these mountains. Does anyone know which way the trail is? At this point, you kind of just make your own. how big these rocks are. They're big rocks. Just go from rock to rock. Almost there. My off trail app is dinging at me, telling me I'm off trail. And I know that because the trail ended. But I want to continue on up to here. So I'm having to hop boulder to boulder. But I think when I go back, I'm going to possibly go back on the edge of that snowfield. Or glacier, whatever you want to call it. Because it goes all the way back to there where I got off trail. So that might be easier walking than on the top of these rocks. Made it to the snow part of the glacier. That stick there is the end of the trail. So what I'm going to attempt to do is go down the edge of this snowbank, because it gets me almost to that stick. And I think that'll be a little bit easier walking than crossing these boulders all the way back. But it is just a little bit slick. But it's not frozen as hard as the glacier up there was, so it's got a little give to it. But you can hear my feet are still sliding a little. And I'm doing this with one hand with the walking sticks. If I had both sticks, it wouldn't be as bad. But I'll give you a little taste of it before I go back to using both hands. Continuing on down the snow. I just sent a text message to some family and friends back in Alabama that I'm hiking in the snow. I think their heat index yesterday was like 108 or something, so they'll probably appreciate that. I haven't fallen yet, but I've slid. I'm almost out of the rock boulders, but I wanted to show you just a little bit of what it looks like. And this part here actually has a trail. Even on the trail, there's very little flat areas. Your ankle is doing a ton of work. And I just hiked probably up and back probably a mile in these boulders. And I did some exercises. I started them last summer specifically for your feet, ankles, knees, legs. And I made a video, I'll put a link in the description, because without those exercises I would not even attempted to go back up there where I did. But pretty cool hike.